Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to my channel. I didn't plan to make this video, however it's very important and I needed to let my Nigerians and other brothers and sisters from African country to know what's going on. I thought it was a prank at first, but no, brothers and sisters, this is not a prank and it is not a joke at all. Listen to this video that I'm about to make carefully. Dear brothers and sisters, if you get a text message or a call from your loved one or a friend of yours or a cousin, okay, or your brother or your sister telling you that they are on their way back to Nigeria or back to your country, please do not think it is a prank. They are not joking. Please take their call or their message serious so that they don't get stranded. Okay, you can also call your loved ones in America, or yes, you can just call your friends or your loved ones in America to know how they are doing. Okay, especially those of them that just visited America or they've not been there for too long. Call them to find out how they are doing. Some of them may not even know what is going on. Some of them may be in their cities that are so calm, or maybe in their suburb areas, calm, going about their ways. Please let them know. Forward this video to them. They can as well go online to find out and know what is going on. They can check other social media handles to find out what is going on. Let them watch this video. Forward this to them and also advise them to do the needful. Some of our brothers and sisters had been deported. Some are on the verge of getting deported. This just started last week after the inauguration of Trump. In fact, the past 48 hours had been buzzwords in some cities. Trump come back as the president of America is for revenge, and a comeback in quotes. When he said that he's going to make America great again and the most enviable country to want to visit, he meant it. And he meant it in a cruel way. He is not smiling. America is no longer a place you might want to just travel to. For the past 48 hours, it's been buzzwords. It's not about Africans. It is not about just people from this particular place. Everyone is affected. Whites, black, Caucasian, Asian, etc. If you are not with your papers, you will see yourself in the plane back to your country. And God help you if you lied about your country of origin.
I just got deported back from the US due to this Trump clearing of illegal immigrants. Unfortunately, I'm not an illegal immigrant, but I am a full-breed Nigerian who has lived in the US for a very long time. And well, unfortunately for me, I happen to be outside during the raid in the state. It's a very long story and a very emotional one. And like Mulima, so Oroyeto. I just landed in the airport. I'm at the airport right now as I'm making this video. My brother here came to pick me. So I'll be updating you guys in the part 2 of this video. I've been through a lot for the past 48 hours, and I just thank God I'm back in the country right now. So I'll get to update you guys as time goes on.
When this guy posted this video, people thought he was joking. He just made this video yesterday. Brothers and sisters, this is not a prank. It is happening. Some people are already on their way back. Now that the Freeze just posted about this, listen guys, those of you with plans to jackpot, watch this video. Call your loved ones in America to put their documents in their bag. If they are US citizens by birth, please, they should carry their birth certificate with them, especially those of them born in US and raised in Africa or outside the American continent. If they detect slight difference in American accent, you are producing your documents immediately. There is no time to even go back home. Even if you speak American accent, they may want to see your birth certificate. So some of them may even follow you back home. I don't know how this is working out for them.
Me, I just the run, no. Donald Trump, ice people, they come. Humble, just make sure you carry your birth certificate too. If you're undocumented, if you hear siren, just run. Now Donald Trump people, if you don't get documents, No let them hold you. I don't tell you my own now. I dey run, they go. No be as we plan now. Get your papers or come Niger. I say make I tell you this one. Those of you waiting, say if you stay house, they're not gonna bust you for house. Think again. They go your lawyer, your immigration lawyer. They don't go seize their file. From their file, they go trace your address. They'll come to change your house. So change your house. So eyes they come.
Sorry, this video may be haphazard, not really well put together or something like that. Okay, please just pardon me and follow my gist. Okay, carry your passports and documents with you. It is a raid in America. Even national leaders from other countries are currently reacting because this is weird. What is this tit for tat Trump energy? What is going on?
NBC News has also learned this morning that the country of Colombia has recently turned away 2 deportation flights from the United States. Each of those flights held about 80 people, all Colombian migrants, according to a defense official. The aircraft, which were American military C-17s, were initially cleared to land in Colombia, but the president, Gustavo Petro, revoked diplomatic clearances for all U.S. flights, meaning no military or ICE flights will now be allowed to land. On Thursday, Mexico also denied access to American aircraft to land with migrants. On Friday, Guatemala allowed 3 American aircraft carrying migrants to land.
Earlier today, Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents showed up at Hemline Elementary School. School staff followed CPS established protocols. They kept ICE agents outside of the school and contacted CPS's Law Department and CPS's Office of Safety and Security for further guidance. The ICE agents were not allowed into the school and were not permitted to speak to any students or staff members. Here is the bottom line. Our students and staff are safe. Our protocols were followed. CPS will continue to protect our students and their families. In alignment with the Illinois Trust Act and Chicago's Welcoming City Ordinance, CPS does not ask for our family's immigration status. We will not coordinate with immigration and custom enforcement agents. Does not share student records with ICE, except in the rare case where there is a court order or consent from a parent or a guardian. We will not allow ICE agents access to CPS facilities unless they produce a criminal judicial warrant signed by a federal judge. And we will not admit ICE agents into our school based upon an administrative warrant, an ICE detainer, or other document issued by an agency enforcing civil immigration laws.
This is weird. Something is not adding up. People voted for Trump. A lot of people from different places, people of different nationalities that grew up in America, that are legal citizens, voted for Trump because of what they believed in, especially moral standard. However, this is not the case because this is becoming weird. People voted for Trump because they feel he will return America to norm, to that moral standard that is worthy of America. Okay, that's why some people voted for Trump. However, majority of these people are from Africa, Asia, and some other continents. Okay, some other places that still hold on to their moral belief. Unfortunately, these are the same group of people being mass deported, just hijacked on the road like that. Many of our brothers and sisters, both Africans and non-Africans in America, had worked their asses off in America to make money, to buy properties, to buy things, houses in America, and do some other important things to get themselves integrated into the American system, only for them to just be hijacked on the road or in schools just like that. Yes, even if they issue or go legal about it, it won't automatically remove the trauma Do you know the trauma you will inflict on children in school? Like you came into schools, elementary schools, to hijack teachers or to hijack children just like that? How will these children feel? You arresting their teachers and deporting them, or arresting children? I don't even understand what is going on. I feel that when you enter into government, I feel that protocols should be duly followed. There are governors in America. This thing should be a step-by-step process to let people know. The awareness will be created. So awareness was created before you entered power. So I feel that when you enter power, awareness will be created. There'll be proper documentation. People will be given a time frame for a lot of documentations to be processed or to submit. The teachers in schools will be also informed so that everybody will be aligned with the processes. So that if you did not align and you are deported, of course, that's for a just cause. But not just to hijack people just like that. Like the trauma there is going to be something else. And I love the fact that this school decided to stand up for the parents and for the children. Because this is weird.
So this morning I wake up to find out that 75% of the farm workers are not showing up to work in California. This is exactly how you, documented, undocumented immigrants, and anybody who works alongside you all that supports you, this is how you show America exactly how much our economy depends on your hard efforts and work. Thank you so much for banding together to do this. It's about time that the rest of the people in the United States that are spoiled, rotten, rich understand that their disgustingly cheap food comes because of the fruit of your labors. I support you.
You see, America thinks that it is helping other countries. However, the truth of the matter remains the fact that other people are the ones sustaining the economy of America. It has always been so. Immigrants are always the ones sustaining the economy of a particular place. Why? Because of their investment, because of their laborers. And so, yes, gradually it is going to clear in their eyes. And then later on, they will start telling people to start applying. That happened before. Later on, they will start opening their gates with so many programs, bringing people into America. I just hope it will not be too late. But what I'm saying is this. Why don't you do things process by process?
I am at the airport and we're about to start boarding pretty soon, and I'm still tripping out that I'm about to go back to Mexico.
I said it before and I'll still repeat it. This has nothing to do with your skin color. Trump just wants people to get out of America. That's all. So irrespective of your skin color, this lady has been in America for so long. She grew up in America. All right. So that is just it. Oh, Subrile. It is not funny at all. It is not funny. So guys, just take note. Then there is this agent that stays in America. Whenever he talks about immigration in America, people do listen to him. All right. He had helped a lot of people travel abroad. And listen to this guy talk right now. He just made this post.
Yankee Doro Gedo. I first come here some days ago, can't give una heads up. Say that Baba Trump deportation plan. Not be smart, you know. Some of una come out, they argue. Oh, to deport people easy like that. No start comedy, forget that thing. As you see for your screen, don't set. So if you did this Yankee, say you not get papers, you not get documents, they on guard. They don't they carry people already. If you do those in Chicago, Mississippi, Missouri, whether they call the other one again, New York, Florida, like that, they on guard though. Even we even hear say they even go some schools. Now go bust some students where they go school, they will be like say their paper not correct one kind. But one school for Chicago, you know, let they enter the school environment. So they on guard though, they on guard. I like you, let me kind of tell you, this deportation plan are real. It don't set already. Bye bye.
This is a wake-up call to everyone or anyone who cares to listen. Okay, do not say you are not warned. So if you are not already on the list of deportation, pack your bags. And if you know that you are not documented, pack your bags. Get ready. If you are documented, go with your documents. If you were born in America, go with your birth certificate. Please, it is very important you know this to avoid being traumatized, because that is the most important thing. Some people, it will take them time to recover from this trauma. Also, there is this lady that had a client. I think she's an agent or something like that, and one of her clients happened to be a victim. Okay, so listen to this lady and again take note of what she's about to say so that you know how to defend yourself or what to say whenever any security official approaches you. Please listen to this, it is very brief.
One of my clients was picked up and placed in deportation proceedings in West Texas. He is undocumented. His wife is a U.S. citizen, and they had their small U.S. citizen children in the backseat of the car. He was pulled over for a lane change issue, and the police asked him his immigration status. When he said he was undocumented, the police called ICE, who came and took him away, took him in for processing, and placed him in deportation proceedings. So there's a few things to note about this that I think can be useful for other people. The first is, if you're in this situation and there's someone in the car who is a U.S. citizen who knows how to drive, they should always be the driver. The undocumented person should ideally not be the driver. Secondly, if the police are asking about immigration status, you should decline to answer that question and say, I'm sorry, but I respectfully don't want to answer questions about my immigration status. I can identify myself to you so that you can check to see if I have a warrant, but I don't want to discuss my status. If you ID yourself, you should do it with a U.S. ID if you have one. If you don't have one, sometimes you can get an ID at a library that has your photo, and it can demonstrate your name and your photo and your address and all of that. If you don't have a document, that just give your name, your address, and your date of birth, but don't talk about your immigration status or where you're from or where you came or anything like that. And we all have to be vigilant, and the immigrants themselves right now have to know how to assert their rights in these interactions.
Please inform your loved ones, okay? I think that will actually give you time to actually gather yourself, get some closure with your family, and pack your things. All right? Yes, however you want to do it, okay? So just don't get yourself hijacked on the road or something like that. Please, you need to do the needful. All right, so this is something that is a wake-up call to everyone out there for them to know. And the question is, why exactly is this happening now, just few days into office? Anyway, America is America. They have every right to do whatever it is they want to do. It is just for you out there to get this information.
Now, not too long ago, the United Kingdom officially left the EU. Because just like America, they too are also anti-immigration. Now, the UK didn't carry out mass deportation. What they did was change the rules around immigration. Basically now requesting that all EU citizens that came from EU nations to the United Kingdom have to apply for a visa and pay to continue to stay and work here. Now, a lot of EU citizens did not appreciate the fact that they are now being treated as second-class citizens. So you know what they did? They voluntarily packed up, a majority of them, and they went home. Upon them leaving, petrol stations were temporarily closed down because there was no truck drivers to deliver the petrol. People were finding themselves traveling miles and miles and miles, queuing up at 5, 6, 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to get petrol as soon as 1 or 2 trucks dropped the petrol off. There was no farmers to reap the crops so that it could get into the supermarkets. So supermarkets were also empty. Even things as common as eggs, you could not find in supermarkets. And it was so bad that the British government had to end up going on TV begging these people to come back. You know why? Because the people who voted for the United Kingdom to leave the EU and voted for the immigration rules to change for EU citizens are the same people who were not willing to do these jobs. Now the UK is trying to rejoin the EU because they now understand how imperative immigration is for any and every country. Whether the person is documented or undocumented. Understand that statistically around the world, in the Western world, immigrants, compared to national citizens, put more money in the economy than they take out because most immigrants do not have access to public funds. I see a lot of people in the comment section talking about how the UK needs to follow. The UK has already learned its lesson. It is time for America to learn the same.
Exactly, sis. I do tell people that immigrants are always the ones funding the economy of the Western world in different countries. Whether it be in America, you see that there are a lot of immigrants from other countries, European countries, African countries, Asian countries, Oceanians, and the rest of them are the ones pumping investment, pumping money into the country that they migrated to. You just woke up and you sent people out. Of course, you are going to learn the hard way. That is the only way you will realize that truly the immigrants in your nation are the ones pumping your economy. Okay, you just woke up one morning and you decided to hijack them out of your nation. My questions are, what happens to their properties in America? What happens to their money in American banks? What happens to their emotional attachment to people or loved ones? Just like that, you hijacked them. I don't know what to say for now except this. If you are in America illegally or without proper documentation, pack your bags immediately. The legal ones might get justice later. What about you? If you sold all your properties in Nigeria to travel to America, that's you jackpot to America. Well, if they send you back home, please, I know it's not going to be easy. It is going to be heartbreaking. However, just come back home. Start afresh. You go still make them. At least we all will learn our lessons. Let's keep watching America.